Hi, Judy from Witchpeace Craft. Welcome. So today's video, well, my crafting life this week has been spent mainly on completing some big crochet projects. One is finished and that'll come to you in another video. It took nearly over a year to finish, and one that I am trying to finish tonight, tomorrow, so I can take it away with me on my holiday. But today's video is about June's Pride Month. Yes, it's Pride Month, where we should celebrate, offer love, warmth and support to the LGBTQIA community, especially our fellow yarny friends in that community. And Martin from Knits 365 is having a craft along with the hashtag Summer of Love. That's great hashtag. It got me in, and it's inspired me to make a few little projects in between these big projects. So the first one I made, of course, I'm going to make something I love to make, and that is tea cozy. I made a Progressive Pride tea cozy. I have made this before in just rainbow, but this time I decided to go the whole hog and do the black, the brown, the blue and the pink for Progressive Pride. And that's it there. This is a free pattern by Yarn Inspirations. It's the Hibiscus Tea Cosy, and it's done in the style of Jacob's Ladder crocheted. The only thing I do different is they just leave the flower loose. I actually attach the flower to the top. And it's actually quite popular. I don't know why I don't make more of them, because I do get asked quite a bit for these rainbow tea cozies, coasters. So maybe I'll make a few more before my market, which won't be until, if I do one in August maybe, but probably not till November. But I may put this in my Etsy shop. It's made in Marvel 8-ply acrylic, 100% acrylic. Marvel is a local store yarn that we have here that I use a lot to make charity makes. But I really like the way it turned out. I think it's really pretty. And it was my first project completed for June Pride Month. It fits a 2.5 cup or 2 to 3 cup teapot if you're interested. And really easy to make if you're an adventurous beginner. I'll put a link to the pattern in the description below. All the channels I mention, anything to do with it, will be in the description below, the links, so you can check them out. So first of all, there'll be a link to Martin's it's Knit 365, and there'll be a link to his channel, so you can watch his channel and see what he's up to for Pride Month. I used a 3.75mm crochet hook if you're interested. I always do with the Marvel yarn. So then, because I am going away and I have a plane flight that will last about 2.5 hours, which is incredibly short for me. Normally every year around this time, August, we go to Europe and visit the sun in London. But this year we're staying home and we're doing a short hop, 2.5 hours away. But I still need a project for on the plane. I don't watch movies. I have trouble reading, and I find a crochet projects easy. I've had trouble taking knitting projects through security, but never crochet. They say here crochet's fine, knitting needles aren't. So I picked a crochet project for Pride Month, and I am doing a Pride throw blanket for charity. I've done the purple and I've started the blue. I did the purple, so I worked out that's 60 grams of yarn, and I am taking 60 grams of each color. It'll just be Rainbow Pride, and then I'll do an envelope border. It's a V-stitch, very easy, straightforward. And yes, it'll probably be just over 80 centimeters by 80 centimeters. And that's ideal for the charity I give them to. And that also is made in Marvel 8-ply. And it's a 3.75mm crochet hook. It will go in, if I can find it, won't be a moment. So it will be in my wrist arm bag that my friend Ulia gave me, which I think is made from sort of a recycled paper and lined with material. I'll use that on the plane, and it will pack nicely with the yarn that I need inside my redesigned project bag that I got for Christmas. So it looks like that. It's leather. I'm starting to pack it. It will be my handbag, because in the front I will put some personal things. It sort of folds out, so under there I can put some personal things, and my project fits in there. And then I have a handbag with a project for the plane. It also has a shoulder strap. So that's where my project will fit on the plane. Now, it's not a big plane. It's what I call a rubber band plane. It's props, a couple of props. And I know someone at work said to me, well, you want to hope those rubber bands don't break. You better take a couple of those. Because, yes, normally we're on big Boeings or something, but this is just a small company with some small planes who have started up here. We've decided to support them and give them a go and go to our mystery destination. And hopefully I'll be able to vlog from there for you. So they're my couple of pride projects I've made so far. The other thing I've done is, because Martin made lots of suggestions, and you could buy patterns from an LGBTQIA, a gay designer, let's be honest. So I decided, I have had these patterns before. I've been eyeing off this beanie pattern because I've been in a bit of a beanie mode, making mode. It's been quite cool here. So I enjoy making beanies. And last month I sold 2 beanies in my Etsy shop. And so far in June, I've sold another 2. So I decided I would buy this pattern, Does Diamonds Hat by Jimmy Does Knitting. As I said, I have had his patterns before. They're really easy to follow. They're well set out. So I'm hoping I can achieve this. It will look a little different from beanie. I tend to make a lot of slouch beanies, and they seem to be popular in my Etsy shop. But I wanted to make this because it's an Aran or worsted weight, and I have 2 balls of Malabrigo Rios that was given to me as a gift of kindness by the lovely Raylene. I think that's who I tagged them. And Thing wound them into balls for me. Look, I can't be bothered half the time. I've got 2 jumbo ball winders, but I have to get them out and set them up. And Thing is really good at winding yarn. He doesn't overstretch it or anything. He sits there watching television and winding my yarn, and he did these. So I don't know which colour I want to do it in. I keep thinking that colour, then I look at that and think it's pretty. Or maybe I should do both. Let me know in the comments below which colour, or should I do 2 beanies, 1 in each, because there is enough yardage and meterage there for that beanie, which, oops, sorry, I knocked the table. I hope I can do. So that was about $7 Australian on Ravelry for me to buy. Of course, currency-wise, it depends on where you live. I don't know, it's probably $5, less than $5 US. But the thing about Jimmy Does Knitting is he is donating profits from his patterns to a LGBTQIA charity in his area during the month of June, which I thought was very generous of him, which inspired me too, because I donate profits to charity, and I haven't picked one set charity this year. You know, sometimes I have one and I support it all year, and then I might do little ones. Well, this time I've decided to do little ones along the way, and I will be donating profits from the sale, my Etsy sales for last month and this month, because it's the first time since August last year that I sold anything. I'll be donating them to a local, well, there isn't one in my area, but there is plenty in Australia, LGBTQIA charity. There's the what is it called? I've listed quite a few. There's some that do teens, help teens struggle with what they're going through, their identity and where they fit in society. And there's the Pride Foundation of Australia, which was instrumental in 2017 with getting what we called a plebiscite passed where gay marriage is now legal in Australia. I can't believe it took that long in Australia. So there's lots of ways you can get involved in Pride Month. It's important to me because I have people in my very large family who are LGBTQIA members, and some of them struggle with it and some don't. And some of them are young and some of them are not so young. So to me, it's a case of I want to make them feel love, warmth and caring in the community in their special time. We should do it every day, but it doesn't hurt to highlight it in the month of June and remind people to be kind. So come join in the fun. You could make a small rainbow project in rainbow colours or a progressive pride colours. You could buy some patterns if you're that way inclined from designers. Jimmy Does Knitting in 2024 did a video and has a list of different designers, and I'll put a link to that in the description below if you want to check that out. You could make a donation to a foundation or charity in your area if you have the funds to do so and are that way inclined, or you could just like videos that celebrate Pride Month, share them, acknowledge them as a reminder, and same on other social media like Instagram and Facebook. Like them, share them, and be generous and kind, and let's spread love and warmth through the LGBTQIA community. I think that's really important. Let's have a happy June and a happy Pride Month. Guys, that's it from me for this week. I may pre-record a couple of videos before I fly out because suddenly I've got a few things I want to share with you. So look forward to those next time. And I hope you like my tea cozy, and can't wait to see my finished lap gown when I've done it. But my next official video will be from my mystery location of our holiday, which will be in Australia, and hopefully you'll stick around and enjoy that content. Stay well, stay safe, spread love and warmth to everyone, and be kind. Bye for now.